Okay, guys, we thought we would let you in on a road trip game that I came up with a year or so ago. This works with, we don't have a name for it though.
The lyric game.
The lyric game? I don't know. That sounds good.
Lyrics.
I tell you what, you guys can drop in a comment if you can come up with a good creative name for this. All right, so here's the game. We use Apple Music. You can use Spotify or whatever service you guys use. And so I'll start a song, and they have the first verse and the chorus. We'll pass the phone to the next person, and they have through the first chorus to come up with the next song that uses any word in that song that I picked. So, for example, I just played Baby It's Cold Outside and passed it to Hannah, and Hannah used the word ice and picked Ice Ice Baby.
So now Connor's about to go.
So now Connor's about to go, and he's got from Ice Ice Baby through the first chorus, he has to pick a word that's used in there somewhere and pick another song. And so I think we kind of use it like horse. So like if you can't get there by the end of the first chorus, then you get a H or whatever. You can come up with your own.
I think we did songs.
Yeah, we might have done songs. Okay. So anyway, so you can use that. However, feel free to modify it to suit your needs. There are, like, what am I forgetting, y'all? Like, we decided that
Like conjunctions, like, or prepositions. Like
No, you know it and the
yeah.
but.
None of the easy words.
You can only use, like, you can use the same word as the person before you, but you can only do that
twice in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, only do it twice in a row. You can't use an alteration of the word. So if it's like need, you can't use needing or something like that.
Needed.
Yeah, you have to use the actual word that's used.
That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So we can't show you how we play the game because YouTube will shut the video down because of copyright laws. But feel free, again, if you got a better name for it.
Name our game.
Yeah, name our game. Drop it in the comments because that'll be a lot of fun. So there you go. There's your new road trip game for your family. Enjoy.
I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my head. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my head.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to David and Erin Travel. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking out the video. Most people end their videos with like the video, subscribe, all of that kind of good stuff, hit the bell icon. We're just going to start with it today. So, go ahead and like the video. I know you haven't watched it yet, but trust me, it's going to be awesome. So go ahead and like the video and, hit the subscribe button if you like hanging out with us. You may not know if you like hanging out with us yet because we just started, but trust me, you're going to like hanging out with us. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. All right, all that junk's out of the way. So now let's just get to the video. Today, this weekend, we are actually taking a camping trip for the first time in a while. And we are going to Village Creek State Park in Wynne, Arkansas. Even a lot of our friends ask us when we say we love to go to Village Creek State Park and it's in Wynne. Most of them are like, wait a minute, Wynne, Arkansas, that's like farming community.
Why would you go there?
Why would you go there? Like, isn't there nothing but like, rice and bean fields and all that kind of stuff? No, actually. Village Creek State Park is on Crowley's Ridge, and it is some of the most gorgeous kind of hilly mountainous region, forests. And it actually will show you when we get there, but there is also, it's a place where the Trail of Tears actually went through, and so there's a trail you can follow along that same path, and just some really interesting and sobering things to look at and consider that time era, but just beautiful scenery. So there's a few lakes there. We just have a great time. We absolutely love Village Creek State Park, and I was there. My family went there as a kid. except when I was a kid, not when they were kids. But my parents took us there, and so I kind of grew up in this park and absolutely love it. So anyway, we hope you enjoy the video, and here we go. Okay, so this is probably a good lesson in making sure that your rig is all up to par before you go camping. So it's been up for, when's the last time we went camping? October. So it's been
March.
Several months. So, and we've had a big snow, and although I don't know that that's what caused this problem, no, I didn't have a pipe freeze or burst or anything like that. But when we turned the water on to the camper, Erin came out and said, hey, the shower's running and I can't turn the handle one way or the other to turn it off. And so after investigating, it was stuck, and I finally worked it free, but it was not shutting the water off. And so I think what's happened is, I've got it all torn apart, but this is our shower handle. Should be the valve that is in the wall, and that is what is not completely closing off and causing a leak. So now we get to drive back into town and hope that we can find another one of these, that it's not a special Amazon order to get a replacement. So anyway, point being, always check your rig and go through a checklist and make sure that everything is working before you go. That way you have time to fix it if something is not, and you're well aware of it before you get to the site, get all set up, and find out you got a problem. So anyway, let that be a pro tip. Okay, so we've gone to about what, 3 or 4 different stores here in Wynn. None of them have any kind of RV parts, and we called a few places. We're about halfway between, about the same distance between Memphis and between Jonesboro, depending on which direction you go. So we called a place over there in Jonesboro, and she said they've got some, they're kind of different colors or whatever. So what we decided to do while we were in one of the Ace Hardwares is I just got a cap, PVC cap, and a rubber washer to try to cap off the shower hose. So, because that seems to be the only place it's leaking. It's not leaking coming into this lever, but the lever itself is broken and not fully shutting off, so it's continuing to push water up into the shower head. So if I put all this back together and cap off the shower portion, then at least we can turn the water on and have the sink and the toilet and all that stuff, and then we will either make a trip tomorrow to get a replacement, or just use the bathhouse to shower and have one. I just ordered one online just in case, so it'll be home by the time we get there. So anyway, that is the conclusion as of right now of the stuck shower nozzle saga.
You'd really think that in a city where there is a state park,
A pretty popular state park, really.
that there would be some kind of an RV store.
So, if you want a sure thing, you want to move to Wynne, Arkansas and open up an RV superstore, or even just a supply store, you know, parts store. You don't have to carry RVs if you don't want, but you could probably make a good bit of money.
Yep.
So, another pro tip, man, we're full of these things. You just stick with us. We're going to help y'all out. You'll also, if you can hear it, my son's left the basketball in the back and it just keeps rolling from one side to the other. Bang, bang, bang.
Because that's how it is on Arkansas roads. Because you're never just going straight.
That's true. This is not Illinois. Morning, we are trying to catch some sunrise here at Village Creek State Park on the lake, and so I've got a time lapse going. And oh, here, I'll take that. Sorry, do that. So we got a time lapse going, and we're gonna try to walk down by the water here and get some more pictures and video and that kind of thing. We got for this camping trip, we went ahead and got one of the Blackstone little portable 17-inch griddles, and never used one before, so we're trying to do the seasoning part of it. I got a feeling we're gonna go through a whole tank just trying to season this thing. Going on the Big Bend Trail, right?
Right.
And we're excited about it.
Right.
Woo!
The thing is, none of them are wearing any kind of gear. They're just taking this trail like it's a little walk in the park. But they don't understand. See all my gear back here? Look at that. If I get lost in the woods for days, I can still survive.
It's almost like it says allow an hour or more of a leisurely walk.
Yeah, but you never know.
Walk, and this is a park, so walk in a park.
You never know. are going to take the Trail of Tears trail, or part of it, we have to get to that part, but we got caught in some pretty big thunderstorms and kind of dodging tornadoes last night. So this trail is very likely going to be crazy muddy, but we did want to go ahead and take it because we're leaving today, but we wanted to go ahead and try to get on this trail a little bit so we could get to some of the parts to show you what it actually looks like. So that's the goal today. If we can make it that far through the mud and muck, then hopefully you'll get to see a little bit of how cool this little historic area is. Fortunately, State Park was nice enough to give you some stairs to get up to the top of the ridge. I don't think they had this back in the 1800s.